Thanks. I really enjoyed the film. I love the first one too. I mean, I'm interested to know at what stage did the conversations about a sequel kind of first come up? Was it something you entertained when making the first? Did you ever think, right, we could save that for a sequel, or was this kind of project something that just came about in the aftermath as a result of the kind of popularity of the film?
I'm never presumptuous. We never know if anything's going to work or not. Um, we originally were a theatrical release for the first movie. We're supposed to open on Friday the 13th of March 2020. And that, of course, is the day the world shut down for the pandemic. So we thought we were done. And but apparently the world could not live on Ozark and Tiger King alone. So they bought us and they adopted us, like a stray coming home from the pound. And we had no idea how we were going to do as a streamer. But ironically, it was perfect timing because we were a family film and families were trapped in their homes. And so we became the third biggest movie of that year. And that's what led us here. So, and at that point, I had no idea what the story was going to be. But we just started drawing things from our own lives and realizing that Chloe Coleman, Sophie, was growing up, and just to embrace that as more of an adolescent story.
I was watching the film last night with my wife, and at one point she said to me, "Stop going on about how much you love Dave Bautista," right? Which I think is quite telling. But he's great, isn't he? I mean, he has that perfect balance you kind of want in a kind of action hero, where you trust him implicitly to be a protector and to defeat the bad guys, but he has this kind of sense of warmth and humanity as well.
Yes, he's not James Bond.
Mm.
He's fallible. He makes mistakes. He was a little insensitive because of his military training. And so in the first film, he had to learn to get in touch with his softer side. And in this film, he was too much married to the softer side. We had to undo it a little bit because he domesticated himself too much. So and he's great at playing these different instruments, and if you believe the guy, you're going to be along for the ride. And he's a very believable actor.
And I mean, he's matched at every turn by Chloe. I mean, just how exciting a future in this industry does she have?
My gosh, she's already worked, on Avatar and with Meryl Streep and, with all the, Jennifer Lopez, all these huge actors. And I've always said this, she's a Ferrari. She and Dave are Ferraris. I don't feel like I have to do much with them, on set. They are so intuitive, in finding what the moment is supposed to be, that with very little guidance, from me, it's actually very calming when they're on camera for me.
And it's not just the leads. I mean, we're sort of sharing the love here, but you have a real impressive ensemble. I mean, there's supporting roles falling to the likes of Anna Faris, Craig Robinson, Kristen Schaal, Ken Jeong. I mean, just how much easier does it make your job when you're able to lean on such experienced collective like that?
Well, it's by design. Hire the right people and your job will be easier. And so, it's much easier to get funny people to act more serious when you need them to be grounded than it is to going the other way. Dramatic people to be funny, it's harder. And so we want to be able to have that flexibility, and we need, actors who are a little gymnastic and they can, bob and weave, be funny, be serious, be believable, be likable. Again, if you hire well, your job is that much easier.
And my final question, and I'm sure you've probably been asked it already today, but could there be a third? I mean, the popularity of this franchise, if we can call it that, is definitely out there. And there's obviously other places in the world that these characters could travel to. Is that something you've entertained already?
Absolutely. I would be totally game for another one. We just have to kind of wait and see, what the appetite is.
Cool. And just quickly, talking of appetite, you must have eaten well in Italy.
Oh, yes. Very well. Some of the best catering on a movie set ever.
Yeah, if you're going to make a sequel, go to Italy, I say.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you so much, Pete, for your time today, and good luck with the release of the film.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey, you guys!
Hey You Guys.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey You Guys.
Hey, you guys!